show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
A boy in gray, a wooden gun, dreams of war beneath the sun, drums in his chest, his heart on fire, the crack of rifles, the cannon choir.
Ghosts of Gettysburg, they linger still, walking fields where time stands still.
Lovers lost, their story untold, hand in hand in the evening's cold. A stray bullet brought her down. He reached for her, a cry unheard, fall into silence without a word, and the earth it wept for the lives it took. Pages burned in his story's book.
Ghosts of Gettysburg, they linger still, walking fields where time stands still.
Lovers lost, their story untold, hand in hand in the evening's cold. The guns have hushed, the echoes fade, but their shadows dance in the fields they made. Under the moon they softly tread, alive in love, though long since dead.
Long since dead. Oh, you gotta love it. Suno.com, $10 a month, get you 10,000 songs a month. Can't beat it. Really, truly, you can't beat it. Anyways, here I am, my Judgment Tree broadcast for today. It might get cut short because of I have Comcast coming out, and it's going to be because of my internet issues I've been having. Let me just do one thing here real quick, folks. I'm going to switch chairs. Yes, I have found that using a green screen, the white chair does not produce any background images. So Judgment Tree. Real quick, I don't know when this guy's. Well, the guy's supposed to show between 12 and 2, so we're already 12:30 into it. And I do have my camera. Let me show you this. I do have my Ring doorbell camera. Oh, you guess right. I can't show it because it's green screen. Trust me, I got my Ring doorbell camera in front of me so I can see if he does pull up, so I can jump off real fast. Anyways, real quick, here we are in America, and we hate Trump so bad. Those on the left, the Democrats, the liberals, the Muslims, whoever, non-conservative, non-Republican people who hate Trump. They actually had this past weekend a No King's Day. We actually have a king over in England, King Charles, who has decided to pass the crown over to his eldest son, and he will now be King of England. And what's the first thing he does? As a new king, he says his brother and his wife are cut off because they themselves turn their backs on their royalty. They turn their backs on their country. They turn their backs on their family. So he said, you're not going to get anything. Okay. Which is fine. That's what kings can do. Now, if Trump was a king, he could say to the senators who are holding up the money for all those folks who need their EBT and other sources of income, Trump, if he was king, could say, okay, senators, you're gone. You're out of here. We're going to replace you with someone else who likes me and would do what I want them to do. But he can't. He's not a king. No, he's not a king. He's just a man that before he entered into politics, people loved him. They had him on TV shows, they had him on as a guest on talk shows. He even performed in some musical skits where he sang and dressed up stupid. And he actually appeared in some movies back before he went into politics. He decided he wanted to make our country safe. He would make our country wealthy. He would make our country strong. So he decided to enter politics, and that's when people say, you know what, we hate you. We hate you, we hate you, we hate you. So tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, it'll be the first of hopefully of a series of broadcasts concerning Mark Nesbitt's. That's right. Let me, I can't show you this without getting rid of my green screen. So hang on real sec, folks. Let me hang on a second. Gotta get, okay, there we go. Okay, so Mark Nesbitt's Ghost Gettysburg. There's like 10 books. I bought 9 of them so far. Once I get some more money, I'll buy the rest of his books. He is alive. He's doing well. He gives tours in Gettysburg where all the ghosts appear. I also have some videos I'll be sharing about ghosts in Gettysburg. I'll also be telling you the story. The first chapter is about a gentleman by the name of Wesley Cope, how he is shot and dies on a battlefield. His friend is shot and dies on the battlefield, and the friend's female friend is shot in her house while she was making bread, and she dies. So it's about the one friend and the lady and the ghost. I'm also going to be sharing a couple unique ideas. Remember how my last broadcast I said about, when you die, for those of you who believe, we have a spirit inside of us that's just waiting to be released when we die, whether we go to heaven, whether we go to hell, or we get stuck here. And these particular ghosts, these spirits, got stuck here because they died a horrific, unexpected death. So I have some videos to show you how that actually happens. So be prepared. You might be a little bit fearful, but it's Halloween coming up, so it's perfect for that time frame. I also will be receiving my book hopefully today of I'm sorry, Mark. Oh, good Lord, I forgot the young man's name. Hang on a second. Benjamin. What's your last name? Benjamin Walker. Okay. His books become today. It is a kind of a sci-fi kind of thing, but he also suffers from a couple illnesses. Um, he has epilepsy. Let's see here, epilepsy and something else. Bum, 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 bum. So he has epilepsy and another illness. And I don't want to take up too much time trying to find it because I don't want to run into the Comcast guy. But he reached out to me because he saw me doing uh, um, the website. He saw me doing broadcasts for Matthew Holmes, who's also a young man who um, writes books primarily about his ancestors and about how they fought in the war between the North and the South. He himself is descendant of a Confederate soldier, and but the book he wrote is one of a creepy kind of thing, and uh, so well, I won't go into too much detail about that until I actually get the book. But he suffers from a couple of illnesses. One of them being epilepsy. He also reached out to me because he wanted me to. In fact, I'll share this real quick. This is a young gentleman I'm talking about. This is Benjamin here. Ba, 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 ba. That's Benjamin. Okay. He's a young man. He suffers from epilepsy and something else. I forget what it is. But he wants me to do a broadcast. He asked me to do a broadcast with him concerning Confederate soldiers who actually suffered the same illnesses that he did, but they still fought. And he wanted to. He asked me very nicely, could you please do a broadcast with me so that he can discuss his illness and how soldiers who fought in the Civil War, as the Yankees would call it, or the war between North and the South, as the Southerners would call it, who had the same illness and so forth. I said, absolutely. So I'm going to do my due diligence. I'm going to do some research on it to see how many were actually afflicted by it and how they were able to overcome that illness to be a successful Confederate soldier in battle. So that'll be coming up as well. That's with Benjamin Walker. Matthew Holmes is finishing up another book to which he's going to have me do the broadcast on that one as well. I'm just so tickled pink that these folks are reaching out to me personally to do these broadcasts, do these reviews of their books, and it touches me. Just so you know, too, tomorrow at 7 p.m. So far, what I have, what I'm anticipating is a potential new co-host. Her name is Regina Musser. She is from the South, and she is going to be with me, hopefully for the duration. She is from Confederate descendants, and she loves the South, and she's going to be with me. Now, I believe the last time she and I were on together, she uses her cell phone. So there might be some audio issues. Hopefully, not too much. But be aware that Regina Musser, she lives in Florida. She will be hopefully coming on board as my new co-host. And that's going to be great. And we're going to be talking tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m., about Ghosts in Gettysburg. At least the first chapter. It's going to be an hour broadcast, and it's going to be about Wesley Cope and Jenny Wade, both dying in battle. She making bed. She making bread, and he, actually a Confederate soldier, dies in combat. So, having said that, and I really didn't expect. There's Regina. Hey, I just took notice you're in my live feed here. So Regina Musser, I'm just talking about tomorrow evening. about how we're going to be discussing about the ghost of Gettysburg, and that you have stepped up and you would like to try and be. Yes, she said she has a laptop. It's going to be better. So she's going to be with us tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. as my co-host for the Ghosts. The Ghosts. It's going to be phenomenal. I think you guys are going to really love it and enjoy it. But before I go and before I run into time with the Comcast guy coming to work on my Wi-Fi issues, he's probably going to recommend a Wi-Fi extender or a power boost of some sort. Again, expense, right? It happens. But I want to be able to go outside my house and do my Judgement tree when the weather's not too damn cold or wet or whatever, and be able to use my laptop myself. Like last night, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I decided to, do some work on genealogy. And guess what? The Wi-Fi wasn't working. This morning, went downstairs 8:30 in the morning, get my breakfast coffee, and I'm going to do some work, and the Wi-Fi wasn't working. So something's going on. I don't know what it is, but I'm on quick. This is a similar song done a little bit differently by Suno. Regina, if you didn't hear the first song, you're gonna love this one. This is a song I created just for the episode about the ghosts in Gettysburg. Here we go.
A boy in gray, a wooden gun, dreams of war beneath the sun, drums in his chest, his heart on fire, the crack of rifles, the cannon choir. Ghosts of Gettysburg, they linger still, walking fields where time stands still. Lovers lost, their story untold, hand in hand in the evening's cold. She was the light in a shattered town. A stray bullet brought her down. He reached for her, a cry unheard, falling to silence without a word. And the earth, it wept for the lives it took. Pages burned in history's book. Ghosts of Gettysburg, they linger still, walking fields where time stands still. Lovers lost, their story untold, hand in hand in the evening's cold. The guns have hushed, the echoes fade, but their shadows dance in the fields they made. Under the moon, they softly tread, alive in love, though long since dead.
Wow. I will say this, folks. I can't take credit for all the lyrics. Suno has the ability to create the song. It just needs like 5 lines, and it does the rest. And I'm going to tell you what, even though I didn't tell the words, it hits it right on the nail. It's almost like it knew what I wanted. Even the title, Ghosts of Gettysburg, I didn't even put that in. I love it. $10. Can't beat it. Anyways, Regina, tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we will be talking about the first chapter of Ghost Book 1. And yes, I have all but the last one. Once I get some more money, I'm going to buy the last book. This is going to be a series. A series. Oops. I want that one there. A series of ghosts from his books. It's absolutely, absolutely wonderful. He wrote a lot, as you can see. And luckily, they're not damn expensive. And I bought them. I gobbled them up. Yes, I did. And I'm going to be, as time permits, taking information from some Civil War magazines that I have about the Gettysburg battle. I'm going to try and incorporate it all. One last shout out, Matthew Holmes. Yes, I am reading the book. It's a slow go because it's a big book. This is the sixth book of his I purchased. I'm sorry that he had. I bought this one. He contributed the others so I can do the broadcast to review his books. He's working on another one. Once that's completed, he'll be sending that one to me as well. So look, folks, I'm playing against time here with my Comcast guy. Hopefully, he finds out what's wrong and he can correct it so I can have a much better experience for you and for myself. So, Regina, before we jump off, is there anything you want to say to the kind folks? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I know you folks can't see it, but she just sent a whole bunch of hugs and kisses and stuff like that because she loves the music. And she says she cannot wait until tomorrow. So, and also, folks, I need a closer. I need a cutesy kind of way of closing my broadcast, other than "Have a nice day." Some kind of cute little phrase. Like jump off a cliff. I hope you break a leg. I don't know, something stupid, something funny. But I need something to say at the end of my broadcast. And my Comcast guy just pulled up, so I gotta get going, folks. You take care. See you tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Oh, you know what? You'll be seeing me tomorrow for my Judgment Tree broadcast, but then you'll see me again at 7 o'clock p.m. tomorrow evening with Regina Musser, my newest co-host. Take care. Regina, thanks for being here. Take care.